Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing a get ready with me, and I am going to be using the new Singe Beauty Succulent Dew Palette. I did a swatch party video with me in my last video. You can find that on my channel, and this is what the palette looks like. I am thinking about using, I don't know, I'd like to use this color, and I'd like to use this color right here, or yeah, this color. I'd like to use this color, and I'd like to use maybe this color right here, and maybe this color here, right here, I'm thinking. So that would be agave, that would be opaline, and that would be Avonia, and that would be drop. Yeah, so that would be those colors. But first I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I'm going to start off by using the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. I've already got my primers and everything on, and this is the first get ready with me I've done in a while. Yes. I've been MIA for a little while. I have had a hard January. And, not just because of the weather. Although the weather did not help with my mood. I've been going through kind of a depression lately. Kind of a seasonal depression. So, not that that's not a big deal, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to come out of that. But, what didn't help was one of the last times I talked to y'all, or one of the last get ready with me, I guess. I talked to y'all about I was doing the night shift at work. And I was so happy doing the night shift at work because it was a bump up for me. I was going to be supervisor for a couple of shifts. It was going to be great. It was going to be a change. I needed a change. Well, turns out that wasn't the kind of change I needed. Because working night shifts really did a toll on me. Working really late at night. I tried it for a few weeks, and my body just never really adjusted to it. I don't have sleeping during the day. I just never got used to sleeping during the day. I have really dark curtains in my room, but they're not blackout curtains by any means or anything like that. I just wasn't getting good quality sleep during the day. I couldn't get my medication situation adjusted right. I think I did by the end, but by then I had already changed back to my regular schedule. So I'm back on my regular schedule starting today, Friday. But that and the weather, I missed quite a few days of work because of the weather. That was me. I could have gone in if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to drive on the streets that had ice all over them. I didn't want to drive on the ice. So that was pretty much that. I just got real depressed working at night. And it didn't help that January, I shouldn't have made a big change in January, because January 2 years ago was when my mom died. And that didn't help things with my depression. I should have remembered that I should have made a big change in January because of that. Okay, I'm using the Ritual Defeat concealer. The Soft Sorcery concealer. Not to just jump around on subjects like that, but being alone at night with those thoughts in your head really effed me up. So I was lucky enough that I was able to get my old job back. The guy that took my position said he would take the night shift position, so we swapped. So all is well and good again. So I am back to my 9 to 5, well, 6 to 2, Monday through Friday. Yeah. I didn't have weekends off with that night position. Well, I had Sundays and Mondays off. But what does that really mean? What does that really mean when you're working nights? was hard to keep, like on my days off, it was hard to keep a schedule because I didn't want to stay up at nights on my days off. I wanted to be up during the daytime. So I would mess up my schedule on my weekends. And then I'd have to get back on my sleep schedule again, which would mess me up. It was just really weird. It was just a really weird way to live. Oh, this was the House Labs cream contour stick. Although it's more of a bronzer on me. I don't know. I guess I could have given it more time, but I just didn't want to. I just wanted to get back to my regular schedule. I thought I needed a change. But I did not. Maybe I needed a change for just a few weeks to realize how good I had it. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. I just needed it to change for just a few weeks, just to realize that, you know what, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad what you've got going on. Okay, I'm using this Westman Atelier blush, cream blush, in Doo Doo, I think. I hate the name of this. D-O-U-D-O-U. I always historically hated January as a month. Always. Usually February too, but not as much as January. Even before my mom died, I've always hated January. Mainly because it comes after Christmas and the weather is usually bad. And people here don't know how to drive on said weather. When said weather hits. I did go out one day on the ice. I had to go get some medicine. And it was just down the road. and the ice hadn't melted yet. And I slipped and slid all over the place. But it didn't hit anything. It didn't hit anything, thankfully. But I made it to the CVS, which is just down the road. This is just the Kosas Cloud Set powder. You can see it everywhere. So that was fun. I get to drive on ice at least once every year, once every few years, just to keep my skills up. But I did not want to drive on ice to work. That was a little more far than I was willing to go. Okay, we're going to not look at that. We're going to ignore that. Plus, it was at night. And I didn't want to drive on ice at night. Okay, I'm going to put on a little bit of blush. This CL 45, let's see, it is a blush in Protect 45 SPF. Just some powder blush to go over this cream blush I had. This is in the shade Shy. They're like the same, about the same color. Okay, now I'm going to take this ZC. I just call it my outer space highlighter because it looks like Saturn. And I'm going to put this on as a highlighter. Just real simple. I've been using this as a highlighter for a while now. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it. Oh, I think I am starting to hit pan on it. See those little dots there? I think I'm starting to hit pan on it. that will be a first. Well, not a first. I've hit highlighter pen before, but first in a long time. You'd think I was doing a project pan on here. Okay, I'm not sure what I want to do for lipstick. Just filling in my brows right now. I don't want to do anything too harsh for lipstick. Okay, where did you go? Where did you go? Okay. Maybe just a lip balm. Or maybe a gloss balm from Singe. Maybe I'll do my eyes first and then figure out what lip product to use. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do my eyes first and then figure out the lip product. Well, I've got this Butter Bliss lip balm. Let's put this on first. From Moira. Let's try this out first. Okay. Now, let us try this palette. And we are going to go in with a dark color first. We're going to go in with Agave. Okay, I'm a little nervous. This is Angelica Newquist's brand, Singe Beauty. This is their newest palette, Succulent Dude. They also came out with some new blushes, which I did get some new blushes. I just didn't try them out today. Maybe I'll try one out tomorrow. I want to try out my ice cream beauty makeup stuff tomorrow. And maybe I'll try some new blushes too. Okay, then I said I was going to go in with Avonia. Oh gosh, this is so pigmented. That is such a pigmented pastel. I did not expect that to be that pigmented. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Going back into that agave. Oh, that is beautiful right there. That is beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go into Opalina, which is this dark purple shade. Oh my gosh, I think this is her most pigmented palette yet. You know how I love my purples and my blues together. This kind of reminds me of that look I did with the Bella Beauty Bar palette. Oh, this is just beautiful. I'd like to do another look with this, with the pinks. Maybe for next week I will do Valentine's Day looks. And I'll use that Bleeding Hearts palette. That's one of the palettes. Okay, using that Opalina shade down in the lower lash line. Oh yeah, and I wasn't as, when I was working the night shift, I wasn't as apt to do my makeup. I just didn't have the motivation to do my makeup as much at night. Not because there wasn't anybody there, but just because I was more tired. I didn't feel like doing my makeup as much. I just felt lazy. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to take this shade Drop. Oh yeah. There aren't as many special there aren't really any. There's just, I think this is the special shade in here. That's very cool. Very cool shade. Let me clean up a little here. Okay, I'm going to go clean up this look a little bit and put on my mascara, clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, I put on my wig too. Forgot about that. Okay, I tight lined and did my lower lash line with my Victoria Beckham Navy Noir, and I put Freemia in the inner corner. So this is the final look that we've got going on here. I am very, very pleased with the way this turned out. I absolutely love this palette. I haven't ranked it yet. I still want to do one more look with it before I even start thinking about ranking it. But yeah. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And yeah, have you picked this palette up? What'd you think about it? All the things. Did you pick up any of the blushes? Do you have any of the Singe blushes? I like the Singe blushes. I like them a lot. I have the 4 original ones, and I bought 3 of the new ones. Let me show you what they look like. Let me show you just a second. Okay, we have the Fearless Fig right here, which is really pretty. And then we have the Likeable Lychee, which is this one right here, which is also really pretty. And then we have the Classy Cloudberry. And then they had like a plum one, I think. It was really dark. That's the one that I didn't get. So those are the 3 Singe blushes. there's actually 4 that came out with this collection. I don't have a code or anything like that. I don't think anybody has a code. I think the only time they do codes is when they do sales. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you think you're subscribed, please check, because I have changed channels. This is a new channel for me. And if you think you're watching my old channel, this is actually my new channel. So please check and see if you're subscribed. And subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah. With all of that said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, sending y'all all of those good vibes, and I'll see you later. Okay, goodbye.